Hey guys, it's Albertium back with another video for Monster Hunter Wilds, and we're gonna be looking at yet another weapon. It's gonna be the longsword. Now this one is absolutely incredible, maybe even by now my favorite weapon, because every time I play another it just keeps changing. And you know how this goes. Before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, please allow me a chance to earn that from you. With that being said, let's get in on this. Now, this is absolutely the best version of this weapon to date. The changes that are made just make it feel like an absolute powerhouse that is also extremely fun to play. You have so much damage output at your disposal, and you can also position yourself very easily to avoid any and all attacks. Now, this is all about chaining the attacks together and refilling your gauge, the red gauge over there, to make sure that you're dealing more and more damage. And also, once you do fill up the red gauge, this not only transforms your existing combos, but it kind of unlocks some new ones, and we're gonna be having a look at all of them. Now, first thing I want to discuss is the spirit charge. Now, holding the R2, you enter a stance that will recharge your spirit gauge, and when fully charged up, you will perform a spirit round slash. Now, this is a really good attack which levels up your gauge, but it will also be consuming your stamina. We have the lie slash, which is kind of the most Ghost of Tsushima move in the entire game, and this is also really good for leveling up your gauge. Enter the special sheath and then follow up with an R2 attack to counter just before you get hit, but it also works if you do not, but obviously it's going to be dealing a little bit more damage if you do. Now, one of the changes is the red gauge that I am mentioning. Now, this alters your moveset and gives access to brand new ones, as we already covered. Spirit Release Slash after the Helmbreaker is an amazing high damage finisher that hits for a lot of damage while looking like something straight out of anime. It consumes 2 gauges instead of 1, but it will actually end up refilling it a lot and giving you a nice head start again. Now, during the red gauge, pressing the triangle 3 times gives you access to the new Crimson Slash combo, during which you can also reposition yourself by using the left stick to evade attacks. Just keep positioning yourself better to avoid attacks and keep dishing out your own. Now, I did notice with this weapon that yeah, in its default state even, outside of the red power gauge, it is kind of maybe creating the wounds a little bit quicker, but I'm not sure. Now, this is definitely something that I did notice in the red power gauge. Now, R2 and a circle during the red gauge is gonna be performing a spinning jump back attack that is also very good for quick repositioning if you really are caught with your pants down, and it will also be cutting up the enemy a little bit, and if you do make a connecting hit, it's still gonna be refilling a little bit of your gauge. Now, a truly powerful add-on to the longsword is the spinning Crimson Slash, done by pressing R2 and then R2 again. It will make you lunge where you are aiming at and also refill the red gauge meter if you land hits, and you can follow it up with more combo options. Unbound Thrust is the focus strike, and it's just great for hitting multiple wounds at once, and each wound hit will level up your gauge. Now, there are a few more little caveats here to this weapon, but this I feel like is enough to get you started. Like all other weapons in Monster Hunter, not just the wilds, but all of them. Pretty much all of these weapons are kinda easy to get into, but very difficult to master, and I encourage you to do just that. Guys, this is the longsword. Pretty damn amazing, fun to play, hard hitting. It's just a treat to even look at when you pull off those most comfortable, not comfortable, advanced combos, and well, I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comments what you will be playing with. Maybe check out the other weapon videos, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.